Okay, today's video is going to be about just tilling up my garden. I'm going to till up my rows. I have not tilled this garden in probably 3 years. But last year I made a mistake and put some leaf mulch in here, which is not a mistake, it's just I didn't have it mulched up. So when I planted this summer, there was a lot of large leaves in there that hadn't broke down. So I'm wanting to mix this all up to start for next spring. I've added some amendments, basically some coffee grounds, and I'm gonna fix these rows, get it all tilled up, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. I'm sure you've seen people till before. Okay, everybody, I'm done tilling the garden. It looks great. I tilled it, raked it out, got it nice and flat, got all the large debris out of there. My rows are 30 inches wide, 12-inch spacing between the beds. And I'm very pleased with the way the soil looks. It's really nice. I hated that I had to till it. Like I said earlier, I had a lot of large leaf stuff that wasn't broke down, and I put it on extremely thick last year. So it was kind of a pain to plant in. It didn't really do well. So I really needed to break it down. So I tilled it. Next thing I need to do is just cover this section of garden I tilled up with plastic. And I think what I'm gonna do, right over here, remember I planted some broccoli and cauliflower, planted it way too early. Summer ran real late into the fall this year, high 90s. It did not do well at all. So I just tilled it under. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna focus on my 4-foot bed over here that I have hoops on right now. I've got lettuce growing. It's doing good. It's looking good, it's growing. Look at that. It's getting really, really big now. And then my cabbage is over here. And then of course down here on the end I have some more lettuce. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna focus on whatever I wanna plant. I'm just gonna interplant wherever there's space and just work on this 4-foot bed. It's 24 feet long, so that's plenty to mess with this fall. Enough to keep up with. But anyway, that's what's going on right now. Everything's looking good. Really excited about this other side. I got it all tilled up. It's ready to go. I'm ready for spring. Got my 6-foot hoops over there. But that's it right now. I'm gonna cover it with some plastic and I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, everybody, I got the garden covered. It's ready for winter. Got it covered with black plastic. This is probably about the 3rd year I've used this plastic. I pulled it out a little while ago and it's looking pretty bad. This will probably be the last year I use that plastic. It's falling apart. I'm just gonna throw it away. But that's it. It's covered. And down here, I'll show you the lettuce. It's getting big. I think when I get back from work, I'm gonna cut some of this lettuce and try it out. The lettuce down here on the end is getting big, which I'm surprised that it made it. But But that's the 4-foot bed I'm gonna work with this fall through the winter. I'm gonna have fun in just this 4 by 24 foot area. I'm gonna see what we can do with it. Just planting that. Interplant a bunch of things, see what we can do. Got a lot of empty space. I'm gonna see what we can do through the fall. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see what I can come up with next week for a video. See you next time.